too excited. Here we are on that opening bell, and that's a 113 650 call. That's getting taken to the woodshed. Woodshed. 640 call on the opening bell is getting marked down. Um, we're going to be watching some of the bounces that, and we're going to be watching the 650 call. I'm also going to look for that 640 because I really want to know where that 640 is right here over a longer time frame. So where the ranges go down to, that's the 121 on Google. We had put a short out on it at 670, and we have Apple. Look at that gap. That's up there toward that 52-week high. That's an exciting opening bell, starting earnings season on that 3-minute bar. We're in that 1-minute bar. Here is the low, 425.60. They didn't even get it quite $1. Now we're going to see if we break that high. And when we do break the high, is how many dollars do we break the high by? Okay? And here are the series of highs that we have live right now. There's only 48. There's going to be a lot more. And I'm letting it be known right now in the first 1 minute and 26 seconds of this recording that you have hit 62 intraday highs in the first minute from the 425.50 level to the 426.77 top with that reversal within that first 1 minute price action bar with the public buyer and seller putting in that high reversal. Going to see if we break this low or how we set up and break that. And remember, it's electronic machines that work in here, high frequency volume on this opening bell, and those highs are 62 to 1. And there was a time last week when we were putting highs in Google, we had 378 highs and 1 low. So is it possible that when we break that 52-week high and $2.50 stage 1 increments is where that on-balance volume would be increasing and the rate of change would blow right up to the top and you would put in a short-term pullback in price action volatility as it makes a 4-2-6-7-7 ratio. You come back up, you look to break those intraday highs. You couldn't have it better, and it's a 3-minute buy side, sell side price action opening bell. And we hit 840 on the 640 call that expires 113 of 2012. And I know I had alarms out there for around, I don't know, 860 to 920, and I was not alerted at the alarm level. So therefore, that dollar bid and ask profit spread will pass you by. There was a chance to get in there had I known. And because we're live in the market, it's okay if you talk. No one's going to hear you on the video because I have the control settings. So you don't have to worry about that, MMTs. So that way you won't come up on the, don't worry about interrupting my video. Here we have that dollar reversal that we were talking about. Don't look for all day. 425.50 was a low. You cover your short right here. You get out, you take your dollar, and you be done with it. And then if it wants to go back up and fill out another high, you would look at that name. Google, 642.04, 650 down to 642.04, 647 is your high. That brings in only one thing. That brings in the 650 put. Here it is, 25.70 on the close. It's got a high, only of 27.59. We'll be looking at it. That's a 218 650 put, but we do have other ones that are working. So let's go over here to Google again, my friends, and let's take a look at the near-term weekly call and put structure on it. And remember, the weeklies, though, are the most scanless ones. So you have to be very careful. Here's the 650 put. It's up $2.50. Look at 760 close, gap to 850, the high is 12. It's pulling back. When this starts to roll over again, then these pullbacks go higher and they break highs. Opening bell, gap, short. Apple, 52-week high. How to short the 52-week high within moments? Get ready to get net long up at that bottom. You would be covering them shorts. You made a new intraday low. So here's your high and lows. 40 lows and 62 highs. We only had one low, and that's about shorting that top. Get ready to get net long off the bottom. When the shorts cover, then you will look for that pullback. I said $2 is about your normal shakedown, and they're shaking it down. They're shaking it down. That's how you short an intraday 52-week high ratio. Did not break above it in $2.50 increments at all. Do this. I've got that intraday high. We bought that pullback. That's all about getting the 625 call into play on that opening bell. We introduced to the MMT very clearly how to short the high. And when it did not want to break and blow through the 52-week high, then it reversed $2.20. And that was an entry on the opening bell, short the name down to support, and then rip it off of the lows. And that concludes Apple Inc. opening bell trade management.